I wanted to bring this up with me so I could put it in my pocket. We'll talk about it later. Happy Sabbath. So glad you've joined us. It's one of those days. I am not Pastor Jackie, in case you haven't noticed, as it says in your bulletin. This morning, however, I wanted to talk to you, the children specifically, about germs, about sickness. You know, lately, I know we've made a big deal and talked about washing your hands a lot and all those things, and I think you get the idea. The other thing is, you know, sometimes when you come down with a cold or with a flu, kids, have you ever had the cold or flu? Can you raise your hand? Do any of you have it right now? Okay. If you do, if you would just be so courteous as you walk through the halls of this church to just shout out, unclean, unclean, don't. Okay. It's just a common courtesy, and we really appreciate that. But you know that when you get sick, when you get some of those germs, and they really get in you, and it just makes you feel horrible. Well, my wife, Michelle, Braden, our son, had asked us about this, and my wife, Michelle, this is the story that she told him. So if you really like it, you can use it with your children as well, and just send royalty checks to Michelle Moore. If you don't like it, it was all her idea. He was asking about when he gets sick and what exactly happens, and really what it comes down to is it's like there's a little war going on inside you, and you've got good guys, and you've got bad guys. And if you give the bad guys a lot of food that they like, and the food that the bad guys like are food like, you know, donuts and candy bars and just, you know, a lot of the food that tastes good. And if you give them too much food, they get really strong, and then they do all kinds of things. And the bad guys, they make you feel really bad, and they'll do things like turn on the faucet on your nose, or they'll scratch up your throat really bad, or they'll make your tummy feel really bad. Bad guys do all kinds of stuff like that. So we want to be sure, and in this little battle to feed the good guys, we want to give the good guys a lot of good food that makes them feel really strong. Things like broccoli and vegetables and fruit and things that you usually have to eat before the other stuff. And to just kind of help illustrate this point, I'm gonna have my kids come up here with me. This is an opportunity for me to shamelessly exploit them. And so if you come right over here. And in this situation, coming up, sweetie? There you go. That's right. In this situation, this is the good guy, and this is the bad guy. And I know she looks really cute and pink and harmless, but watch out. Now, with the good guys, we want to be sure and give them a lot of good food, things like apples, right? Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Even responding before you took the bite. And then the bad guys like things like donut holes, right? Yeah. Yeah. And do good guys like things like donut holes?
No.
That's right. Huh? See that? And when you eat lots of good things like apples, they make you really strong, and then you can go to battle, right? Can we hear your battle cry? That's very good. Let's say, not nearly as strong and ferocious because she's small and she's been eating donut holes. So from now on, before this all turns south, be sure to make sure and feed your good guys lots of good food and get them really strong so they can beat the bad guys. All right? That's good. Happy Sabbath. Thank you, guys. All right. Okay. Yeah.